there's a button that comes up in the upper left that says on air when we're on air, Lee.
Okay.
You can see we're leaving messages already.
Jim, this is pretty neat. Take a look.
We're going to start in probably about 10 seconds.
Filling in.
You'll get all your left messages. Good evening. My name is Curt Cerveny. I'm working with the city of Palm Bay. We're all having a telephone town hall meeting tonight, a telephone town hall meeting. This is your opportunity to talk about the special assessment for roads and drains of a vote that's coming up. It's a mail ballot. By all means, please ask our two guests, Lee Feldman and Jim Proce, questions tonight. In order to do that, you have to hit 0 on your keypad now. Again, hit 0 on your keypad now to ask Jim or Lee any questions concerning the special assessment for roads and drains. Again, my name is Curt Cerveny. This is the city of Palm Bay. We're having a telephone town hall tonight. It's an opportunity for you to ask questions of both City Manager Lee Feldman and Jim Proce. Any questions regarding the special assessment for roads and drains? I now introduce Lee Feldman. Lee, go ahead and tell the people what you guys are up to.
Thank you, Curt. We're here this evening to conduct a telephone town hall meeting to talk about the upcoming ballot for special assessments for roads and drainage in different areas in the southwest and southeast portions of the city of Palm Bay. At this point, you should have received a ballot, and if you have questions concerning the special assessments, we encourage you to press 0 now on your phone to ask us some questions. From a historical perspective, the city has attempted a few times already, twice in the last 4 years, to have a citywide bond referendum to fund roads and drainage improvements for the southwest and southeast. Both of those times it has failed narrowly, but the city council at this time desires to move forward and to ballot through a special assessment process the folks that have indicated that they generally support the effort, which is in the southwest and southeast. So we have created 7 independent special assessment districts, which are labeled A through G, and we are balloting for those specific areas a specific amount to make those roads and drainage improvements. Again, if you're interested in finding out more information, press 0 now, and we'll be glad to take some calls.
Our next guest, besides City Manager Lee Feldman, is Public Works Director Jim Proce. Jim, why don't you give us a little more insight, if you could, on this special assessment for roads and drains? Go ahead, Jim.
Thank you, Curt. Well, as Lee mentioned, we've been working on this for some time, and we've been able to identify a little over 145 miles of road infrastructure that really needs to be rebuilt, and along with that, the associated drainage improvements, which would include quite a few pipes, both installations and repairs. And as the folks who live out there, there's quite a bit that needs to be done, and we're ready to do it. And we have some commodity contracts in place, and if these assessments are approved, we will be able to start the construction as early as early 2011. So, and if you have any questions about that, please feel free to press 0 now and get your questions in the queue.
Let's ask our first person, Stephen, tonight. He has a question of us. Stephen, welcome to the show, and what's your question, please?
Yeah, hi. I was curious, the different districts that you just mentioned, of 7, is there going to be like a different cost for each lot owner or property owner there between the districts? Because I'm in Unit 24 myself.
The answer to that question, Stephen, is yes, there will be. It is based upon the amount of work that needs to be done in each of the districts. They don't quite follow all the unit numbers. I believe you are in District B, and the assessments range in terms of annual payments from $307 to $357, depending which district you are in. We are scheduled to have informational meetings starting Monday night at Patriot Charter School in Wyoming. The date and time is available either on our webpage at www.palmbayflorida.org or on your ballot which you received information about this call as well. You're welcome to come out and have specific questions regarding your districts. We'll have maps and public works staff and the opportunity to chat about those.
We're going to take another question if we could. We've got a lot of people wanting to ask questions tonight. I can't believe how many people are in the queue wanting to ask questions. We're going to get to you, as many of you as possible. If you do want some more information, though, of the project, Lee, what is that website address so they can find out more information?
The website is www.palmbayflorida, all one word with Florida spelled out, .org. And right on our homepage, in the second section in the middle, it says Special Assessments for Road and Drainage. You can click on the link there, and that will take you to further information.
Our next question is going to be from Sean. Sean, go ahead, please.
Yes, my question is, once the roads are repaired and the drainage is finished, and then city water is available out here, are the roads going to need to be repaired again, and is that going to be another additional cost later down the road for the homeowners again?
That's a very good question because we've faced that issue before. But Sean, the answer to that one is the water goes into the swale areas, and so there will be no damage to the road that is put down. Where we anticipate doing cuts, we will put the lines across the road ahead of time, or the more conventional method now is to do directional boring underneath the road, so we won't be disturbing either the pavement or the road base.
This is a question for Jim. Jim, Joe is on the line. Joe, ask your question, please.
What exactly in the road improvements, what is that? Are you guys going to be repaving the roads?
That's a good question. The roads that are out there, in most cases, are in a state beyond simple repairs. And as a result, what we do is we go in there and we will pulverize everything that's there and balance out materials. And through the process of what's referred to as full depth reclamation, we inject Portland cement into the resulting soils. And that, in essence, is your new road base. And once that is cured, we will pave it with an asphalt overlay.
Our next question, we're trying to get, by the way, through as many questions as possible. Hit 0 on your keypad if you have a question, but there are a lot of people wanting to ask questions tonight, so we're kind of really blazing through these so we can get to answer as many questions as possible. Our next questioner is Marietta. I hope I pronounced that right. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, and it is Marietta. Sean just ahead of me asked the first question I had, so I'm going to quickly jump to another one. We talked to somebody at City Hall today that was in the flyer that went out, and evidently, as of this date, the percentage rate for these loans has not been established. So my question is, how can you hold a referendum without a fixed figure? None of your figures match that were in the letter.
So Marietta, the answer to that question is once the special assessments are approved, then we get the financing. We base it upon the existing market conditions right now. The municipal finance market doesn't vary that much, and we build in a cushion to make sure that the special assessment can be delivered at the price that we're indicating in the ballot. The special assessments that we have done before have actually come in a few dollars cheaper, but we make sure that we're conservative in our estimates. If you have any questions, again, please feel free to give us a call at City Hall or check out our website or come to the informational meetings.
Or leave a voicemail tonight if you wanted to by leaving your name and your phone number so somebody in City Hall can get back to you.
Yes,
Lee, thank you for doing this.
And I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We had a tremendous number of folks that called in, some that got a chance to ask questions, but a lot that listened. And I'd be also interested in folks' feedback on this type of telephone town hall meeting. So feel free to shoot us an email or give us a call.
Thank you and good night.